Centre Mobile, and leading them up as the number one horse just at the moment, Rock and Roll Waltz. I'm sure they'll get into a nice straight line at Dispatch. Number 2 is Ace Duggan, number 3 is Upright. Getting closer to Dispatch Point over the back there at the 2160 mark. Upright's a little bit off them at the moment. The other one on the inside, Rock and Roll Waltz, is right up there, as is Ace Duggan. And Ace Duggan's, they're having a little bit of a red hot go, those first two horses. Upright's just happy to sit behind. But they're still having a go, those two. On the inside we've got Rock and Roll Waltz, on the outside we've got Ace Duggan. And coming third at the moment is Upright. He's just staying out of this battle. But I'll tell you what, they've been going since the 2160 Dispatch Point, and they're about to come around here and to the finishing line, but not obviously. But the winner of that real battle, early battle, is Ace Duggan. And Ace Duggan is going to go to the front from Rock and Roll Waltz. They've both done a fair bit of work, those two. I'm not sure what the times are, but yeah, they've done a fair bit of work, those two horses. And Ace Duggan is making his way very nicely down the back there, followed by Rock and Roll Waltz. Seems to have slowed down a little bit now. And third, who's caught up onto the back of the second horse there, is Upright. But the leader there's still got a little bit of a gap between himself and the second horse. But when they come round the next time, they'll have a lap to go. So once the bell goes, they'll have a lap to go. But yeah, fair bit of work early on by the first two horses, and Ace Duggan is leading them up still from on his back, Rock and Roll Waltz. They seem to have settled down a little bit now, slowed a little bit possibly. I'm not sure what the first half's been, but they'll get the bell this time with a lap to go. But no, Ace Duggan's still going along very nicely in front there from Rock and Roll Waltz, and third is Upright. 63 for the half, so 63. And he's still leading them a merry dance, is Ace Duggan. Rock and Roll Waltz, I think he's feeling the pinch just a wee bit, and because Ace Duggan's just taken off a bit more, he's been urged on by his driver. It's been some sort of effort, because he really did a fair bit of work to get to the lead initially. Rock and Roll Waltz is feeling the pinch at the moment, but chasing hard now is Upright. And I figure he might be the fresh horse on the scene. And he looks as though he's got a little bit more in his legs than Ace Duggan, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we've got Ace Duggan still in front. We've got Upright chasing hard. Rock and Roll Waltz, he's had a fair bit of work as well. But coming into the straight now, we've got Ace Duggan on the inside. Coming down the outside is Upright. And I'm fancying, I tell you what, it's a very close go. It's a pretty tough run, but I think Upright might have the better of the inside horse. And Upright has come away to win. Not a lot between them from Ace Duggan, and third over the line was Rock and Roll Waltz, who was in that early speed battle for the lead. But Ace Duggan, some sort of effort there, because it's done a lot of work trying to get to the lead, and then's hung on pretty well, but he has been beaten by the other horse who was sitting back for most of the journey, and that was Upright, trained and driven by Darryl Hill. Anyway, we'll have